Okay. I am from Govgrass Maths Hub. I am going to discuss question number 5 that has been taken from exercise 5.1, chapter 5, continuity and differentiability of NCERT of Maths. Question is the function f defined by f of x equal to, here curly bracket open, x comma if x less than equal to 1. Second condition is 5 comma if x is greater than 1. Continuous at x equal to 0 comma x equal to 1 and x equal to 2. So here we have to show whether f of x is CTS at x equal to 0. Separately f of x is CTS at x equal to 1 and also f of x is CTS at x equal to 2. Separately we have to show whether f of x is CTS at x equal to 1 and f of x is CTS at x equal to 1 and f of x is CTS at x equal to 2. Separately we have to show. So here I shall write solution. Solution. Given that the function f of x equal to, open here curly bracket, f of x equal to x, it will become when condition is x less than equal to 1. F of x equal to 5, it will become when condition is x greater than 1. So we have to show whether the function f of x is CTS at x equal to 0. So here I shall write at x equal to 0, at x equal to 0 implied that left hand limit equal to left hand limit, here it is written x equal to 0. So here I shall write, here it is written x equal to 0. For that one I shall write here x tends 0. Here we have to show left hand limit, that's why I shall write here negative. The left hand limit x tends 0 negative, f of x equal to, here you can see x tends 0 negative. This means that the value of x must be less than 0. Less than 0. So we have to choose the function in which the value of x is less than 0. So you can see here in first function f of x equal to x, the value of x is less than 0 because here x is less than or equal to 1. So here the value of x, you can judge here, value of x can be x equal to 1, here x equal to 1 is there, or either the value of x is less than 1 comes out to here 0. And 1 से लेस, वैल्यू ऑफ x के लेस 1 से लेस, 0 से 1, -1, -2, etc. comes out to be. The value of x must be less than 1 or the value of x equal to 1. So here x equal to 1 I have written, but here the value of x must be less than 1. So here less than 1, the value of x is less than 1, 0, -1, -2, etc. it will come. So here you can see, here x tends 0 negative, this means that value of x must be less than 0. Less than 0 means this one -1. So this function I have to choose. Function will be f of x equal to x. So here I can write very well, lim x tends 0 negative, and for f tends 0 negative, fx will be x. So here write x. You can write in bracket also. Now do the rough work here. Here you can see f tends 0 negative. So here I can write in rough work f tends 0 negative. This means that implies that f tends here negative, sign will go in center. So 0 minus h. H is here fixed constant. And here you can see x equal to 0. To put the value of x equal to 0 here, you will get here 0 tends 0 minus h. Put x equal to 0. So here you will get h tends 0 when x equal to 0 minus h. It will become. So here I can write very well, equal to limit h tends 0, and in place of x I shall write here 0 minus h. So here write 0 minus h equal to, remove limit h tends 0. So put the value here h is equal to 0. So here it will become 0 minus 0 comes out to be 0. So here at h equal to 0, left hand limit you have got equal to 0. Now I shall show. This is the rough work you can see later on. Now I shall show here RHL, right hand limit. Here I shall write right hand limit at x equal to 0, imply that right hand lit equal to lim x tends 0 positive. Since here right is written, that's why here positive sign will take it. So here I can say right hand limit x tends 0 positive f of x equal to, here write lim x tends 0 positive. Here you can see x tends 0 positive. This means that value of x must be more than 0. X tends 0 positive means the value of x must be greater than 0. So just choose the which function will be applicable here. The value of x must be greater than 0. The greater than 0, value of x must be greater than 0. Which function you will apply here? Greater than 0. So here you can see value of x must be greater than 0. So greater than 0, the value of x must be greater than 0. So I shall take x equal to 1 because x equal to 1 is greater than 0. So here also I shall take function f of x equal to x. So here I shall write in bracket x equal to. Now do the same operation here. Rough work. Here you can see at 10 0 positive. So you can write here very well imply that at 10 0 plus h can be written. So put the value x equal to 0. So here write 0. So it 0 10 to 0 plus h. Put x equal to 0. So here you will get h 10 0 when x equal to 0 plus h. Now here I shall write lim h 10 0 in place of x. Here I have got x equal to 0 plus h. So here I write 0 plus h. 0 plus h. Now lim h 10 0 in bracket 0 plus h. Remove lim h 10 0 from here and put the value h equal to 0. So here it will become 0 plus 0 comes out to here 0. So here you have got left hand limit equal to 0, right hand limit equal to 0, and again I shall show f of 0. Third point is I shall show here at x equal to 0 imply that f of 0 I shall take. So here you can see x less than equal to 1. So 0 here, 0 is there. This means that f of x equal to x the function will be. So here I can write 0. Since f of x equal to x. So put here, put x equal to 0 imply that f of 0 comes out to here 0. So here you have got left hand limit at x equal to 0. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, and also right hand limit is equal to f of 0. In all three cases you have got here 0. That's why the function f of x is CTS at x equal to 0. So here I can write since f of 0 equal to left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to 0. Hence f of x is CTS at x equal to 0. You have got this one. And now you have shown f of x is CTS at x equal to 0. I have shown. Now I shall take next point. You can mark here 1. Point number 1. Now I shall take point number 2. Here write point number 2. Here you have to show whether this function f of x is CTS at x equal to 1. So here I shall write at x equal to 1. In the similar way I shall find out here imply that left hand limit equal to left hand limit x equal to 1. So here I shall write x tends 1. Chunki here left is right written, so here write 1 negative. F of x I shall write here f of x. Now you have to judge here equal to here you can see x tends 1 negative. This means that value of x must be less than 1. You have to choose that function which has the value of x is less than 1. So here you can see first function f of x equal to x, in which the value of x is less than 1. The first function I shall take here. So here I shall write lim x tends 1 negative in bracket right here x. Because f of x equal to x, it will become, since the value of x must be less than 1. The value in which function the value of x is less than 1? So here you can see f of x equal to x is the function in which the value of x is less than 1. The f of x equal to x function you have will choose here. Now what to do here? Here I shall write again x tends 1 negative. So here I write x tends 1 negative. So you can write very well x tends 1 minus h I shall write. Put here x equal to 1. So here write 1 tends 1 minus h. Here I shall write put x equal to 1. So here you will get h tends 0 when x equal to 1 minus h comes out to be. So here I shall write very well lim h tends 0. A value of x I shall take from here 1 minus h. So here write 1 minus h. 1 minus h. Now do the operation here. Lim h tends 0 in bracket 1 minus h. So remove lim h tends 0 from here. So put the value h is equal to 0 here. So you will get here 1 minus 0 comes out to here 1. So here you have got at h equal to 1, left hand limit comes out to be here 1. Now I shall get right hand limit. So here I write at x equal to 1 implies that right hand limit equal to lim x tends 1 positive. Because here right I have written right hand limit. This is the case we have to show right hand limit at x equal to 1. So since here right is written, that's why I shall write here 1 positive. The limit, right hand limit x tends 1 positive. Right here fx equal to, here I shall write right hand limit x tends 1 positive. Here fx. So here you have got in original function fx. Here I have got two values, fx equal to x and fx equal to 5. So which one you have to choose? Only one. There are two functions, fx equal to x and f of x equal to 5. Out of these functions, out of these two functions, you have to choose only one function. So you have to judge here. Here you can see x tends 1 positive. This means that value of x must be greater than 1. So you have to choose that function which has the value of x greater than 1. So here you can see second function f of x equal to 5 is a function in which the value of x is greater than 1. So here I shall write, in place of fx I shall write here 5. So in place of fx write here 5 equal to lim h tends 0 5 comes out to here 5. Because here 5 is constant. The 5 along 5, there is no value of, there is nothing related to h. Since here 5 is constant, that's why lim h and 5, lim h and 0, function is 5, comes out to be 5. Because in 5, h is not available. So here you have got at h equal to 1, RHL you have got right hand limit equal to 5. Here left hand limit you have got here 1. Now I shall try to get at h equal to 1 f of 1. So here I shall write at h equal to 1, imply that f of 1, f of 1, f of 1, if I take here f of 1, h equal to 1, so which function we will choose here? Here you can see x equal to 1. The first function I am going to choose here. The f of x equal to x. So here write f of 1 x. So in place of x I shall write here 1. So you will get here f of 1 equal to 1. So since you have got here left hand limit, f of 1 is equal to left hand limit, but left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, because the right hand limit comes out to here 5. So here I can write very well, since f of 1 equal to left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. F of 1 you have got here 1. The f of 1 is equal to left hand limit comes out to here 1. At h equal to 1, left hand limit equal to 1, you have got the left hand limit f of 1 equal to 1. F of 1 equal to 1 equal to f of 1 equal to left hand limit, you have got here 1. But here left hand limit 1 is not equal to right hand limit 5. That's why left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So here I can write very well, imply that f of x is discontinuous at x equal to 1, I shall write. This is the rough work. You can cancel very well. First condition, second condition. Now I shall take at x equal to 2, whether f of x is CTS or not. Let us see. Third condition I am going to write here, third. At x equal to 2, imply that left hand limit equal to left hand limit, here x equal to 2 is written. So here I shall write f tends to negative. Why to negative? Because here left is written, that's why a negative I have written. Here x equal to 2 is written, so here I have written x tends to. F of x I shall write here f of x equal to, here I shall write lim x tends to negative. This means that the x tends to negative. This means that value of x must be less than 2. To find out the value, find out the function which has the value of x less than 2. So we can see here less than 2 this function. Because here in first function f of x equal to x, the value of x must be 1. But here less than 2, the value of x must be less than 2. This means that less than 2 will be here. Less than 2, 2.5 will come here, here. Value of x must be greater than 1 or less than 2. You can take here 2.5. So the function will be f of x equal to 5. So here I shall write f of x equal to 5. Here write 5. Equal to lim h then 0. 5 comes out to here 5. The left hand limit you have got equal to 5. Now at x equal to 2 implies that I shall write right hand limit lim x tends to positive f of x equal to lim x tends to positive. And here which function I shall choose? Here you can see x tends to positive. This means that the value of x must be greater than 2. Greater than 2, the value of x must be greater than 2. So which function we will choose? First function and second function. I shall choose here second function. F of x equal to 5. Because the value of x must be greater than 2. The value of x is greater than 2. The f of x equal to 5 function it will fall. So here I shall write f of x equal to 5 in bracket. You can write very well. Comes out to here lim h tends 0. I shall write here 5. Comes out to here 5. At x equal to 2, left hand limit comes out to here 5. And x equal to 2, right hand limit comes out to here 5. And again, if I take at x equal to 2, imply that f of 2 I shall take. Here x equal to 2, this means that value of x must be 2. So which function I shall choose? I shall choose the function f of x equal to 5. Because in second function f of x equal to 5, the value of x will be 2. So here I shall write f of 2 equal to 5. I shall write very well 5. So now you can see here at x equal to 2, left hand limit comes out to here 5. At x equal to 2, right hand limit comes out to here 5. At x equal to 2, f of 2 comes out to here 5. So here I can write very well, since f of 2 equal to left hand limit comes out to here 5. The left hand limit equal to right hand limit comes out to be 5. The right hand limit comes out to here 5. So here I can write very well. Hence f of x is continuous at x equal to 2. So 3 cases you have got. Case number 1, case number 2, case number 3. Case number 1 I have explained. At x equal to 0, f of 0 equal to left hand limit equal to right hand limit comes out to be here 0. That's why f of x is continuous at x equal to 0. In second case I have taken at x equal to 1, in which left hand limit comes out to here 1. and at s equal to 1 right hand limit comes out to here 5. So here left hand limit you have got here 1 and right hand limit you have got here 5. So left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, and at s equal to 1 f of 1 is equal to 1. So since f of 1 is equal to left hand limit, so f of 1 is equal to 1 and left hand limit you have got here 1. F of 1 is equal to left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. That's why f of x is discontinuous at equal to 1. And third case is at s equal to 2, left hand limit you have got here 5. At s equal to 2, right hand limit you have got here 5. And also at s equal to 2, f of 2 you have got here 5. That's why since f of 2 equal to left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to 5, hence f of x is continuous at s equal to 2. This is the proper explanation and solution of question number 5, exercise 5.1, that has been taken from chapter 5, continuity and differentiability of NCERT 12 mathematics. Okay guys, thanks.